The street vendor's load, a path of awakening born on a mother's shoulders by Thích Bảo Thành. There are paths we walk our whole lives before finally realizing that they are not merely paths of livelihood, but paths of love, endurance, and a quiet, unspoken wisdom. My mother's street vendor's load is such a path. There is no signboard, no spotlight. Only her slender shoulders bent by the years and silent footsteps etched into the streets, into memory, into my life. My mother carried her load through rain-soaked mornings and biting winter winds, her shoulders tilted beneath the bamboo yoke, as if bearing an entire lifetime. Each step was an act of endurance, each breath an act of patience. She never complained, never spoke. She simply walked on the road before her was long, but the road within her heart was longer still. Yet she continued, because at the end of that road was my peaceful sleep, a warm meal, a tomorrow where her child would not know hunger. Under flickering streetlights late at night, my mother's shadow stretched long and thin. The load swayed gently in the wind. Her worn sandals touched the pavement softly. As if afraid to wake the world, her child slept soundly, dreaming innocent dreams, unaware of the rain and cold outside. My mother's rest came only when her child was safe, when her heart could finally settle after a long day of carrying. In that quiet, she was practicing a form of meditation without naming it, the practice of sacrifice, patience, and unconditional compassion. Her hands were rough and calloused, her fingers hardened by sun and rain, by small coins exchanged for daily meals. Her clothes were patched, her sandals worn thin to the heel. She felt the cold of winter, the sting of wind, the aching fatigue in every muscle, but she tucked it all into her heart, like the earth holding seeds in silence, allowing them to sprout and grow. To her, her child was the most precious seed of all. Only when I grew older did I understand. My mother's street vendor's load was not merely goods for sale, but an entire sky and sea wrapped inside her heart. Each item carried a hope, each small profit a quiet joy. She never sought wealth or competition, only that her child would grow well, live kindly, and know peace. In that simple wish lived a deep wisdom, the wisdom of contentment, of lowering oneself to lift another. The Buddha teaches that all beings have been one another's parents across countless lifetimes. Yet we need not look that far to understand such boundless gratitude. Just seeing my mother's shoulders thin with time, her figure fading into narrow alleys, is enough to witness a living Dharma of impermanence and compassion. One day her body would tire, her steps would slow, and the load would finally be set down. Nothing remains forever, not even the quietest sacrifices. I traveled far, crossed many lands, met many people, touched new joys, yet in every step my mother's form appeared. Whenever I grew weary, I remembered those shoulders. Remembered to slow down, to live with gratitude, and not to waste what had been bought with sweat and tears. Her street vendor's load became an invisible bundle I carried through life. At times I realized that my mother taught me how to live not with words, but with her life itself. She taught patience without complaint, compassion by placing others before herself, letting go by accepting hardship without resentment. These were profound lessons of meditation, not found in sutras, but in each step of her street vendor's walk. Mother, your love is as vast as the ocean, not loud, not turbulent, but quietly bearing the boat of my life through countless storms. No matter how many paths I walk, how weary I become amid gain and loss, remembering you softens my heart. In that moment, I understand. Returning to gratitude is returning to mindfulness. If I could make one vow for my life, it would be this: to live worthy of my mother's street vendor's load, to live more slowly so I may see, more deeply so I may love, and more mindfully so I never forget my roots. For in every drop of my mother's sweat lay the light of compassion and wisdom, the light that guides me through my entire life.